Hello and thank you for joining us. In this video we're going to go through the process of downloading and installing the Statshark desktop application. Our desktop application is significantly more powerful than our mobile and web-based versions of the application. It's currently only available for daily fantasy sports, but sports betting is coming to our desktop application very soon. Before we get into that, if you could take literally 2 seconds to give us a quick thumbs up and subscribe, I promise you that you won't regret it. We're going to have lots of good material and content coming your way to help you with your daily fantasy sports and sports betting activities. Okay, here we go. So, the first thing we're going to want to do is log on to the Statshark website. It is important that you do this from a desktop browser because you will not be able to do this from a mobile device. Once you are logged in, you will see the option to download the Daily Fantasy Sports Expert application. Go ahead and click on that option. You will be reminded that if you already have the desktop application installed, you must remove it before installing this copy. If you're unaware of how to do that, I will walk you through that process as well. Depending upon the browser you are using, in this case I'm using Chrome, you will see a notification, typically in the lower left-hand corner, as you see here, that your download has completed. To start the installation process, simply click on that notification. If by chance you are unable to find that notification, the standard settings for any given browser will place the downloaded file in your Downloads folder of your computer. If you happen to access the file through your Downloads folder, to initiate the installation process, simply double-click the Statshark MSI file. Once you have initiated the installation process, the wizard will begin, which will walk you through the process. From this window, you simply want to click Next. You must then accept the terms of the license agreement. It is recommended that you read the agreement so that you understand the terms and conditions for the use of the software. Once you have accepted the terms and conditions of the agreement, you will click Next. As for this screen, showing you where your application will be installed on your computer can simply be accepted as is. Next, you will simply want to confirm your wish to install the software by clicking the Install button. Depending upon how your computer's security settings have been configured, you may be asked once more to confirm the installation of the Statshark desktop application. This screen is not shown here, but if it does pop up, simply click Yes. Once the installation process has completed, you will be prompted to acknowledge that the process has completed simply by clicking the Finish button. Notice that you have an option to have the Statshark application automatically launched for you once you've clicked Finish. I recommend leaving this checkbox checked. Once you click Finish, the Statshark desktop application will launch and bring you to the login screen. Your user ID and password are the same that you use to log into the Statshark website. Once you click Login, the application will launch and begin the process of downloading data. How to interact with and use the various capabilities of the desktop application will be covered in subsequent videos. If this is your first time installing the Statshark desktop application, you'll be provided the opportunity to link directly to your DraftKings and/or FanDuel accounts. Doing so will allow you to use the automated upload features that are built into this application. If you do not currently have a DraftKings or FanDuel account, or you do not have your password and ID readily available, you can always skip this part of the installation and setup process and change this information on the settings page of the Statshark application at any time. In order to launch Statshark in the future, simply go to your search function, the little magnifying glass on your taskbar, and type the word Statshark either with or without a space. The topmost items should be the Statshark application. Simply click this line item to launch the application. Do not be confused by the fact that my taskbar is on the left-hand side of my desktop. You have the ability to do the same, but most people have their taskbar on the bottom edge of their desktop. For those who are updating to the latest version of the software and are wondering how to uninstall prior versions of the software, I will walk you through that process now. If you are upgrading to a more recent version of Statshark and need to remove your current version of Statshark, simply go to the search function and type uninstall. The topmost option should read Add or Remove Programs. Click upon that. This will bring you to the Apps and Features setting page. In the search box, type Statshark. You will then click upon the Statshark line item, followed by clicking Uninstall. Upon doing so, you may be informed that you will need to restart your system. I find that typically I can get away without doing so. However, you may elect to do so at a later time, once you reach the end of the uninstall process. If you would like to restart your computer at this time, you may click on Yes or simply click No and restart at a time that is more convenient for you. That's it. You have now successfully uninstalled the earlier instance of the application on your computer, and you are all set to start installing the more recent copy of the Statshark application. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and if you could give us a quick thumbs up and subscribe, we truly appreciate it. Have a great day.